red leads like Caps, who is kind of cavalier and leaving at level 3, Faker might have to change his innate identity to make this work.
Well, G2 Esports' creative, explosive, inventive team. Caps has debuted his first ever Morgana and now his first Azir of the year, and it's against SK Telecom.
Now, I'm really excited for this matchup because in the top lane, I feel like SKT should have priority early. Cannon does very well into the Vladimir. In the mid lane, I feel like the Azir doesn't actually have that much wave clear, so Faker should also be able to gain decent priority when you combine his Q with his passive. The bot lane is the one I have question marks around about who gains.
Play from G2, toying with some level 1s as the game has, as the series has unfolded, so I want to track their decision making and also then take a closer look.
To SKT, they're still level 1, and Jankos was last seen bot lane.
Alright, Taunt on Samata means Perkz gets a lot of damage. Man, that Plasma passive does so much. Red buff, Flag and Drag is available to Jankos, but he doesn't have level 3. Flash and Heal still up for Mata.
Games in the final, we hold that point in mid lane.
Alright, let's take a look. There's the Flash on Burrow. Caps throws his Flash down. Not gonna get caught out. And he's able to
deny the Jarvan as much as possible and potentially set up a dive in top lane.
Oh, not potentially. There is a dive. Faker's actually teleported in. There is the Sanguine Pool. Wonder's buying some time. Flash is available to him. Jankos may arrive, but it may be too late. First blood is secured by Clit. Now Jankos gets a reply back onto Faker. He's got himself double buffs. Needs to get the cooldowns back if he wants to chase, but instead will just tax the lane. Now we're down in the bottom lane. That's a taunt onto both Teddy and Mata. Cleanse has already been used. Perkz is running for his life. Summoning heals available on both sides, and Ignite was not used by
Kill, but only a trade.
And as we said in draft, Caps and Faker have agreed to play on the side lanes. Here comes Caps and cleared. Jankos has come in to save the day, looking for the Prey Seeker. Come on, like shooting fish in a barrel. Dun, 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 dun. I'm waiting for the spell. There's the unburrow, and Clid manages to do it. Gets the damage down, sinks in the fangs onto Jankos as well. Here comes Faker as well with the follow-up stun. It's a double. Clid is back.
It had to be. Clid continues to brawl.
So much in this series about the team that gets the early lead seems to just run away with the game, and based on how things are going, it's looking good for SKT. But the thing we have to remind our viewers is the scaling on G-Clid. Actually, I don't have time to talk because he's looking for a play. There's no Varus anywhere near, no teleport either.
Teleport is available for Khan. Mickey's gonna walk in, get knocked up into the air. Look at that! The Queen's Wrath obliterating Mickey. Yep, I held my breath. Manages to escape the Q.
Flank from the side of G2.
Alright, teleport is just about available for Wonder. The engage is coming in. That's already won thanks to Chains of Corruption. Mickey's able to escape for a few seconds longer. Gets unburrowed and knocked up. Now Faker's down to 200 hit points. Wonder's teleport still not available. Here comes Caps. He's caught by Clit. Void Rush has already been used. The Emperor's Divide goes out, and that's a dead Cap. You can't get away from it. The Cataclysm comes down. At least a reply back, and crucially, it's a shutdown gold secured. Now Wonder not going to be able to TP. He is running for his life. Already used the Flash and the W, and Khan is able to win the fight. Now they re-engage, this time from Faker under the tower. Perkz is trying to get the damage out as Jankos stays alive. The tower helping out. Faker goes down. Here comes Khan. No slicing Maelstrom. The target for now is Mata. The turn, the burn. Mickey comes in with the interrupt, and Perkz gets himself a kill. 3 for Jankos, 1 for Perkz.
What started off as a beautiful dive from the side of SKT ends up being, and it's going very much towards the high attack speed Azir build, which is very much geared towards the 2-3 items in the late game. He gets those 3 soldiers up, and he does an insane amount of damage.
It is still a 2,500 gold deficit for G2 Esports, and Jankos is going to try to even something out. Yep, Faker no Flash. Cataclysm is up for Jankos, but with the Rift Herald being summoned in the top lane, Khan will be able to deck a bunch of these turrets. Actually, we'll just take the whole tower, and Khan will accelerate his lead even further.
Zonius will be coming in early, but G2 actually leashed this Infernal down to 2,000.
Alright, Emperor's Divide stolen away by Faker. The Dragon is going to go low. Secured this time by G2 Esports. Chain of Corruption starts to spread. SKT will easily pick up a kill onto Mickey and Jankos, but it is, of course, at the cost of the Dragon. Add in the tower gold. SKT, I think, will be happy with that.
There's so much freedom and control to force these fights, and the question honestly becomes, will G2 actually be baited into going for these exchanges?
Oh, flash for flash. Caps look for the Emperor's Divide. Faker responded, and he's stolen away the Hemoplague.
And just as a final thought, this tournament, more than any in history, scaling has been a dirty word. The scaling comp usually doesn't work, in spite of what the paper might suggest.
Well, let's find out. Flash forward from Wonder. He's going to use the Vlad passive and throw down the W. Can Khan cannot escape, and that's an easy kill there for Wonder, but he expended everything he had.
So we can now see that in that 1v1 matchup, things are starting to go in favor of Wonder, and as the game progresses, it's going to keep shifting.
Oh, Perks is already blown up. Clid just uses that Queen's Wrath to perfection. Now Caps, Emperor's Divide is still on cooldown. Mickey forced to flash over the wall. Justice punch to safety. Uses the stopwatch to avoid the Void Rush. Not going to go down yet until Teddy finally cleans him up. Now Yankos, he uses the stopwatch. Emo Plague thrown down. Remember, Faker stole that earlier. And he's going to escape with his life. Yes, Wonder got the kill.
And it goes back to the old analysis of Vladimir outscaling Kennen in the 1v1, and that's the best news story for the side of G2.
Now the Morellonomicon has been completed on Khan, so having that healing reduction will definitely be a little bit more valuable in the 1 versus 1. But with regards to the rest of the map, SKT is still maintaining control, and we can see Jankos getting pushed further and further out of his jungle as Clid pushes this vision line up even more.
All right, first tower secured by G2 Esports in the top lane at the cost of the mid lane and the Infernal. That's 2 Infernals for SK Telecom. 6,000 gold lead. Time to stall this game out. It's 20 minutes in, but Caps is dead. He's going to get caught up. No, he escapes the eventuality. Clid's Void Rush, I didn't see that one starting. And he does end up picking up kill number 8.
And Caps isolated once again. Clid finds the pick. His hunt was...
This is the call for Baron. G2 Esports are going to try and force this one away. Hemoplay stolen away by Faker. And look, SKT, they got the TP at no real cost.
Exactly. Clid and Faker have too much threat with just the Hemo Plague and Clid having so many defensive tools. Perps is recalling. Kind of a lazy spot, but won't be caught.
And this is crucial for SKT because they didn't even have to...
Finally for Perks, the question that you asked for Teddy, Rageblade, and now Hex Drinker. Protobelt, Luden's Echo for Faker, so they're using their 7,500 gold lead to their...
They cleared out mid, moved in towards the top side, and now they've just secured a very easy top lane tower. Very playbook, very standard, good control setup to result in G2 not having any answer.
And let's see what SKT do now. Waiting in the bush, G2 are somewhat split. This is the collapse that maybe SKT so close, dancing with death. Yankos is now going to be the next target. SKT are just fishing. They've got their fishing rods out, they're looking for targets, and they finally found themselves a G2 Esports member. Faker takes down Yankos. It felt inevitable with the amount of control they had.
And that inevitability is not a Yankos mistake, but someone has to be there to check the Baron. He has the flag to throw over the wall. They had no time to back him by control wards. Someone's got to face check, and here comes Clid.
Oh man, there we go. Mickey cannot flash away from this one. Caps has thrown up at least one soldier. If SKT stick in the choke point, maybe. Here comes Caps, goes for the slide and the glide, holding on to his ultimate. Faker takes a couple of autos to the face, but Perks loses his flash in the process, and SKT back away.
Mata actually gets both carry flashes for his own flash Glacial Fissure, so that's definitely the Bazinga value for him.
All right, once again, SK Telecom setting up vision, making as much darkness as possible, so that G2 Esports have to commit themselves in the most unsafe ways. The Observer's really helping to highlight the problems that G2 are facing as now the Baron has been started, but look at SKT's commitment. They've only got a few members.
Yeah, they've started that one off with Clid. He's not that strong in terms of tanking the Baron, but they put Yankos out.
All right, the Flag and Drag, I think, got interrupted. There's the Slicing Maelstrom on the back line. Khan's already killed Caps. That's one of the biggest DPS members. Wonder tries to step forward, gets a transfusion, and backs away. Now, the only option here for G2 maybe is a Baron Pit play, but it's so risky.
Khan with a beautiful ultimate splits up G2, and now SKT looking for more.
All right, Yankos is going to get caught up. Wonder steps all the way forward. Hemoplay gets so many members. He manages to get the pop from the E. Now he's turning around. Transfusion's up. Perks takes down Faker. Wonder, Protobelt forward. That's another reply. But look, the CC and the damage. Again, G2 Esports, they lose the fight, but they've stopped the Baron for now.
But with Teddy being at full health, they may be able to just make their way back towards it. Khan can just tank up.
Got him!
Perks gets taken out by Sniper Teddy, and now SKT make their way towards the Baron.
And that means the guaranteed Baron here, you'd have to think. Now, Caps has TP. Wonder in 30 seconds. Do they go for a last-second contest?
12,000 gold advantage for SKT. Baron is going low. Caps has teleport and ultimate available, but there's no real target for him to get there in time. SK Telecom secure the Baron. They secure the kills.
TP coming through. They're going for an all-in.
All right, they are indeed. Caps and Wonder going to try to run him down. Flash is available for Caps in a few seconds. It's not up yet. Slide and the glide. There's the Emperor's Divide as well, but at what cost? Bottom tower for the inhibitors down. The inhibitor will be secured as well. SK Telecom considering pushing in, but this is a 5v4. Once the recalls come in, Wonder actually teleports for this one. Use the Hemo Plague in the top lane, and Nexus turret falls. Teddy's Chain of Corruption is on cooldown. Wonder's going to continue chasing. Here comes Jankos. Cataclysm available to him.
So many ultis into it that I don't even know if they could have gone for that trade. And meanwhile, Caps is just losing his life in the
Yeah, the Void Rush was good. The reply flash, though, now Caps throws down the passive. This will get the teleport out of Faker, and Perks will arrive in time. So very, very, blue suede shoes steps there from Caps to stay alive.
Pretty significant that he actually blows Faker's teleport. It was a 2-0 teleport advantage. Now only Khan has his...
Ooh, they're actually going on to Teddy right now.
They are indeed. Flash is available. Teddy has used it. That's Mickey's ultimate. Slicing Maelstrom, though, has done so much work. Jankos and Caps are obliterated. The page was ripped out the textbook, and it said, oh gosh darn, this could be the game. Wonder's going to get jumped on by the Void Rush, and then he throws down the Chemo Plague onto 2. Stays alive just a couple seconds longer. Perks is the next target. He flashes over the wall. Khan's going to try chase, but he's got no flash available to him. Wonder still stays alive. The Transfusion and the Chemo Plague kept him alive so long. Protobell goes forward. Tides of Blood is doing work. Needs another Transfusion. Hourglass buys some time. That prevents the stun. That prevents the death. Now Perks will get shut down by Clid, and Wonder steps forward.
Look at the Nexus!
Samata. Sanguine Pool is thrown down, but the Nexus is being focused. SK Telecom lead the series 2-1.
And that's one way to do it, guys.